Hey guys, I'm Erik Peterson, and I'm a men's dating and relationship coach for skillofattraction.com. And today's attraction tips video is called You Attract Who You Are. Now, it really doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, we all want a high quality mate. I mean, they have to be exceptionally good looking, they have to have a good sense of humor, they have to be emotionally stable, they have to be fun and exciting and have their shit together. And whatever other qualities that you prefer in a mate. But the thing is, whether we realize it or not, we all tend to think that we're owed this type of person because, I mean, we're good people. And we've been playing by the rules our entire life. I mean, we're owed this. But what do you have to offer? I mean, what do you bring to the table? Why would this incredibly gorgeous woman who ticks all of your boxes choose you above someone else? I mean, she wants the best too. And let me clue you guys in on a little something here. Women always date and marry up. And I do not mean that you are above any woman, because you're not. And when you choose someone for a relationship, you want someone that's a partner, someone that's an equal, someone that you could grow with. However, on a biological and instinctual level, women are always going to be seeking out the strongest, most ambitious, purpose-driven, humorous, fun, and exciting, confident man that they can attract because it guarantees the strongest offspring. And really how you want to look at this is think about trying to get into a really good school or get a really good job or even advancing in your career. I mean, you have to bring some kind of value to them, otherwise it's not going to happen. And it's really the same thing in your romantic life. If you want the best, you have to be the best. So in this attraction tips video, I'm going to discuss why you always have to be at the top of your game, or at least on your way there, if you want to date and mate with attractive, high quality women, and what you have to do to get there. But before we get started, I just wanted to say that if you have found this video helpful or any of my videos helpful, I would really appreciate a thumbs up and for you to share it with any of your friends and family who may also find it helpful. And I would also really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button down below. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email. Just head over to my website at skillofattraction.com, click on the contact tab, and shoot me a message from there. Now, all I ask is that you do your best to keep the messages to me short and concise. Just try to stick to the important parts. I've been getting a lot of these long emails, and I just don't have the time to read through them all and respond to them all. But I will get back to you as soon as I can. I do have to take care of my paying clients first, but if you just be a little patient, I will answer your messages in the order they were received. And if it's a good question that I think will benefit my subscribers and the YouTube viewing community, I may just answer your question in a video. But if you need to get in touch with me right away, the best way to do that is, again, head over to my website at skillofattraction.com, click on the coaching tab, and select the option that works best for you. I offer a few options. I offer emergency coaching, and I also offer monthly coaching where I will work with you throughout the month. So with that, let's continue on with the video. First of all, you got to understand that women do realize that you're a work in progress. I mean, very rarely does any man under 40 have his act together. And even men over 40, I mean, a lot more men have their shit together, but nowhere near all of them. And women are really looking at you to see if you have potential. And they're always going to be testing you and judging you to see if you got what it takes, and if you still got what it takes, and if you're still moving forward, even when you're married. A lot of guys get married and they think that they don't have to keep this up anymore because, you know, you have a mortgage together, maybe you have children together, and you have this commitment, this legal commitment or a religious commitment. So guys think, I really don't have to do any of this anymore. But It doesn't work out that way, at least statistically, it does not. And if you start dropping the ball consistently over time, or even if you've just completely given up altogether, I mean, her attraction for you is going to begin to drop. And eventually she's going to start thinking, I wonder if I could do better than this guy. And again, this is all instinctual. And it's to ensure that she's mating with the strongest, most dominant male, or at least her and her offspring are safe and protected by the strongest, most dominant male. So in order to project your strength and dominance, you've always got to be striving to improving yourself. And not just monetarily either. And not just for her, for yourself as well. I mean, so many guys get caught up in this good provider mentality, and while that is important, so many guys think that that's where their worth begins and ends, but it's really much more than that. I mean, many women will settle for a good provider, but if that's all you bring to the table, I mean, she's never going to truly love you or respect you or be happy in the relationship. I mean, she may stick by your side because you're a good provider, or maybe because you have children, but she's always going to be pining for that fun, sexy alpha of her past. And in the manosphere circles, they call these women the alpha widows, meaning that they had that fun, sexy alpha guy in their life, but for whatever reason, they couldn't lock him down, or they wouldn't lock him down, and they ended up settling for the provider. So, and I've talked about this in a few of my videos at least. What you really want to aim for as a man is in terms of a healthy relationship and being that guy that women want to spend the rest of their lives with. You want to aim for somewhere in the middle. You want to, you want to be that good provider, but at the same time, you want to be that fun, sexy alpha man that she just craves. I mean, if you want the full package, you got to be the full package. I mean, if you are completely fine for settling for an average life, which is fine if that's what you want, but don't expect to get more than an average woman, and in most cases a less than average woman, because as I mentioned before, most women date and marry up. So think about what you want in your life and what you want in a partner, and that's what you want to aim for. I mean, women are attracted to men with drive and passion and ambition, and this doesn't necessarily mean in your career, but if you can combine your passion and a career, I mean, you're in a really good spot in life. I mean, people dream about being passionate about their career. I mean, it really helps you want to get out of bed in the morning and just, tackle the day. But if you can't combine it with your career, I mean, then you have to do it on the side, and you still want to tackle it with as much gusto as you would if you were getting paid for it. And maybe you will get paid for it. I mean, it depends what it is, right? Not only does your drive and ambition make you attractive, but it's also your personality too. I mean, it's your confidence, your assertiveness, your humor, your wit, and of course your physical appearance. So in general, what I'm saying that as a man, what you really need in your life is a purpose or a mission, most importantly. But you also have to think of the other things, like you want to brush up and maintain your social skills. And you also got to focus on your physical and emotional health. You want to stay fit. You want to eat right. And as far as your emotional health, I mean, those of you that are watching my videos or any of the coaches' videos, you guys are already doing more than what most men will do. Most guys just try to wing it through life, and when they start realizing that they're not having quality relationships or things never work out with girls, they just think it's all the women's fault. I mean, I used to think like that too, until I started realizing like all of my relationships are ending the same. And that's when I really started going out and tried to figure out what was missing in my life, what I was doing wrong. And obviously it led me down this path. I mean, you also want to be building a good social circle. And that doesn't necessarily mean building one with your girl. While that's okay, It's also a really good idea that you and your girl have a social circle or a life that's separate from each other at times. I mean, it's almost impossible to maintain attraction if you're spending every waking hour with each other. And going to work really doesn't count. You guys want to do stuff outside of the relationship. Of course, you're going to be spending most of your time together, but both of you want to have a little bit of a separate life. You know, maybe on, I don't know, Wednesday nights you go and play poker with your boys, and maybe she goes and does something with her girlfriends, or maybe on the weekends you go fishing, you know, things like that, because it helps maintain a little mystery and it gives you two something to talk about. So really just figure out what you want in life and envision it, manifest that mental image, and start taking steps towards those goals. And you just want to strive to be the best at whatever you do. And you're going to start noticing that your confidence is going to begin increasing. And the positive parts of your romantic life are going to start falling into place. But that doesn't mean that you should not try with women. I mean, you still have to practice game. And remember that whatever you're passionate about, whatever your goals are, these are for you and not to just attract women. That attracting women is going to be a nice byproduct of that. So I appreciate all of you that have watched the entire video. And if you guys have found this video of any value, in the description down below, I also have a link to a PayPal if you would like to make a donation. And I also have the links to both my contact page and my coaching page if you guys need to get in touch with me. So I'll catch you guys on the next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.